আগের দিন in the last Thursday class, what we have read is we were doing mensuration, right? So mensuration is basically the science of measurement. Measurement of what? It is measurement of space. Space. So in আমরা যে ধরনের দুনিয়াতে বাস করি, the kind of world we live in, what kind of spaces we deal with? We can deal with one dimensional space like a line. So in line, what we can measure? We can only measure the length, correct? In two-dimensional space, what do we have? We have two lines which can cover a area. It gives us an area, a plane, a planar surface. Now this area has two components that we can measure. What? One, the area, of course. Two, we can also measure the perimeter. Perimeter what? Now, if you see, it is the length of the outer boundary. So this is say A, B, C, D. So perimeter will be length of AB plus BC plus CD plus DA. Now this is a very regular shape, so we can do it. We might also have an irregular shape. There, finding the perimeter may not be easy. There are many methods to do it, but still the point is we can measure two things, the area and the perimeter. Correct? Now we have a three-dimensional space. Say for example, a cuboid like this. Now in cuboid, what are the things that we can measure? Do we need to measure the perimeter? In cuboid, we normally don't measure the perimeter. We measure two things. One, the volume. The volume means the total amount of space that it has taken, it has consumed. Two, the surface area. So what is the surface area? See, there is a surface this side. So there is area to that. There is a surface this side. There is area to that. There is a surface this side. So there is a area to that. Then there is a surface this side. There is a surface at the top. There is a surface at the bottom. So for a typical cuboid, how many surfaces? One, two, three, four. Top side 5, bottom side 6. 6 surfaces. So these are the three things we can measure. So in that aspect, in the first class, yes, last time, what we have tried to understand that for a triangle like this, say this is A, B, C, D. So area of the triangle is half into BC into AD, which is called half into base into altitude. Altitude or height, whatever word that is used. So this gives me the total amount of region that it has taken up. This is the rule. Correct? What will be the perimeter? It will be AB, length of AB plus BC plus CA. So you got it? Correct? Now we have a few kinds of special triangles. What are they? The equilateral triangle. What is the equilateral triangle? Each side is of same length. Say AAA. Correct? So therefore, what we have, the perimeter will be Saptak, can you tell me what will be the perimeter in this case?
3A.
Very good. 3a. And the area will be half into a into whatever will be this altitude. So let this altitude be h. So half into a into h. Now, if this angle, what is the angle for each of the angles in a triangle, in an equilateral triangle? This is 60-degree, correct? So therefore, for and this is 90-degree, this is an altitude. So we have h by a, perpendicular by, this is hypotenuse for this triangle. H by a is, can you tell me Shaptak, what is h by a?
Set.
What will be h by a in this case?
H by A will,
This
and
is,
H by A will be 60 degree.
আম গাছে চ্যাংদোলা করে তোকে উল্টো লটকে রাখা উচিত। h by a will be 60 ডিগ্রি। তোর নাম কি সপ্তক? আমি একটা হাতি, এরকম একটা উত্তর হলো তোর। একটা রাইট অ্যাঙ্গেল ট্রায়াঙ্গেলে পারপেন্ডিকুলার বাই হাইপোটেনিউজ যদি হয় সেটাকে কি বলে? এইচ বাই এটা হচ্ছে পারপেন্ডিকুলার বাই হাইপোটেনিউজ।
আচ্ছা, পারপেন্ডিকুলার বাই হাইপোটেনিউজ।
এইচটা কি মনে হচ্ছে? তুই দেখছিস না, শুনছিস না আমি কি বলছি?
না স্যার, মা একটু এসেছিল, একটু কথা বলছে মা।
কেন আসছিল মা তোকে ক্লাসের সময়? তোর মায়ের কোনো কাণ্ডজ্ঞান নেই যে ক্লাসের সময় কথা বলতে আসবে?
আচ্ছা,
পারপেন্ডিকুলার বাই হাইপোটেনিউজটা কি হবে? এখনো বলতে পারছিস না কিন্তু তুই।
স্যার সাইন।
সাইন থিটা হোয়াট এভার, এটা যাই হবে। এবার সাইন, 60-র ভ্যালু কত বল? অনুষ্কাকে জিজ্ঞেস করছি না, কারণ ও পড়েনি, কিন্তু তুই তো পড়েছিস। √3/2। আনফরচুনেট, ভেরি আনফরচুনেট। তোকে এইসব করতে পারছিস না, প্ল্যাঙ্কস কনস্ট্যান্ট জানতে চাই ছেলে। কাছে নেই, নাহলে আমিও দুঘা লাগিয়ে দিতাম, চলতে বহতি में गंगा में हाथ धुए নিতাম। তো সো এইচ বাই এ হয়ে গেল √3/2। তাহলে এইচ কত হয়ে গেল? এই এটাকে যদি এদিকে নিয়ে আসি, √3/2a। কিভাবে এটা আসছে অনুষ্কা তোকে পরে ট্রিগনোমেট্রি শেখালেই তুই বুঝতে পারবি। তুই এমনিতেও বুঝতে পারবি, না বোঝার কিছু নেই। কারণ দিস ইজ এ, ধরে নে এটা এইচ, আর এইটা যেহেতু ইকুইল্যাটারাল ট্রায়াঙ্গেল, সো দেয়ারফর দিস ইজ অলসো দ্য মিড পয়েন্ট, মানে ওয়েন ইউ ড্র পারপেন্ডিকুলার দিস ইজ অলসো দ্য মিড পয়েন্ট। তাহলে এটা হয়ে যাবে a/2। তাহলে পাইথাগোরাস থিওরেম ইফ ইউ অ্যাপ্লাই, you will get a/2 square, a/2 whole square plus h square is equals to a square। তাহলে h স্কোয়ারটা কি হয়ে যাবে না, a স্কোয়ার মাইনাস a/2 হোল স্কোয়ার, দ্যাট ইজ 3/4 a স্কোয়ার। তাহলে h কত হয়ে যাবে? √3/2a। সো এখান থেকেও তুই পেতে পারিস। সো তাহলে আমি যদি এটা এখানে পুট আপ করি, হোয়াট উইল উই গেট? if we put it h equals to here, half into a into √3/2a. So this is √3/4 a square. So this is for equilateral triangle. Okay. Similarly, there is isosceles triangles, and that is just another special organ. We will take care of that later. Okay. Also remember, in case of isosceles triangle, when two sides are equal, and if you draw any perpendicular from the top, the condition will be same. This will be equals to this. So it basically divides the opposite side, the other side, the non-isosceles side, into two parts. So then you can do the same mathematics again. So this has been there in the last class. Okay. Okay. Very good. Mm, 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 mm. So there is a question. Let's try and do it. Each of the equal sides of an isosceles triangle, this one, is 4 centimeter greater than 4 centimeter greater than its height. 4 centimeter greater than its height. Okay. If the base of the triangle is equals to 24 centimeter, calculate the perimeter and area of the triangle. Can you guys try it? It is saying that each of these sides, say this is A, and this side is B. B is equals to 24 centimeter, it is given. And if this is the height H, then A is equals to H plus 4. This is also given. Find the value of the perimeter and the area of the triangle. Let me see who can give me the correct answer first.
And
Bolo.
can we use the trigonometric triplets here?
Now here no trigonometry. You can simply calculate. I don't. You, it is already. I have already written the first part of it, so you can simply calculate. Why do you need trigonometry here? And how can you use trigonometry here? You don't know the angle. You don't know anything. How will you use trigonometry? In equilateral triangle, you know the angle. Here you don't know the angle.
No, sir, the Pythagorean triplet.
Yes, Pythagorean triplet is there, but do you actually you want need to do that? First find that out.
Yes, sir, we can do this.
Yes, you need the Pythagorean triplet. Find out from the Pythagorean triplet what happens. You have to use Pythagoras theorem. Anushka, can you do this?
I'm trying.
Very good. So if this is total B is this, so how much is this much? Say this is A, B, C and D. Can you tell me how much is BD, Saptak?
And BD is 12.
Very good.
BC.
VD is 12. Your AB is H plus 4 and AD is equals to H. So now can you apply your Pythagoras theorem
Yes, sir.
and find the value of H?
Sir, I think A's value will be 70 and H's value will be 30. Because from the Pythagorean triplet, we can see that according to the Pythagorean triplet, one side should be 5, one side should be 12, and one side should be 30.
Why don't you simply apply mathematics instead of doing Guess what? You can write that a square is equals to h square plus 12 square. So h plus 4 whole square is equals to h square plus 12 square. Your square will anyway cut because you will get h square plus 4 to the 8h plus 16. A plus b whole square is equals to h square plus 12. H square cuts. What is 12 square? 144 minus 16 is equals to 8h. So this should be 130 minus 2, 128, 8, 8 ones are 8, 4, 8, 8 6 are 48. So this is 16. So your h is equals to 16, your a equals to 20. Got your guesswork? And your b is 24. Therefore, perimeter of an isosceles triangle will be what? A plus B means 2 times A plus B, which is equals to 2 into 20 plus 24. 40 plus 24, 64 centimeter. Always write the unit. What will be the area? Can you find out the area? This is 20, this is 16, and this is 24. Anushka, what will be the area?
Calculating one. 192 centimeters square.
So area will be 12 into 16. 12 5 60, 12 6 are 72, 12 6 are 72, 2 हाथे 7, 12 1 are 12, 12 plus 7 is
90.
192
192
centimeter square.
to the
Correct?
yes.
Saptak, did you understand this?
Yes, sir, but wasn't isosceles triangles formula 1 by 4b into 4a square minus b square root over?
Same answer you will get.
Okay, sir, right.
Chalo, you try later on, okay? Let's not waste our time for your stupidity. Okay. Next is this much is what we have done earlier. So this is still not the class we have started. Now let us start the class. So now today we have to work for quadrilaterals. So what is a quadrilateral? Anushka, do you know what is a quadrilateral? A figure with four sides. Rather a closed figure with four sides. Now, see we have A, B, C and D. Now again, this is a planar figure. It covers some area. It's a 2D figure. We can see that. So what we need? We need two things. What? Area and perimeter. So naturally, this is something which is not on a fixed shape. Because there is no fixed shape, we cannot create a typical formula out for this. But still, your perimeter will be length of AB plus BC plus CD plus DA. Now for area, how do we calculate the area? So the best way to calculate the area is, look at this. If we draw a diagonal, what is a diagonal? Diagonal is the line that joins the opposite corners of a quadrilateral. Correct? Diagonal. So if we draw a diagonal, I believe you this, what is a quadrilateral, what is a diagonal, these you people have studied in till class 8, right?
Yes.
Very good. So therefore, if I simply draw a diagonal, and from the other two vertex which is opposite to each other, the non-diagonal vertex, if I simply draw two altitudes, then don't you get two triangles? This is say triangle number 1, this is triangle number 2. So the area of the quadrilateral, so area of ABCD should be area of ABD, triangle ABD, plus area of triangle BCD, which is equals to, see very carefully, half into BD into, say this is E and this is F, BD into AE plus half into again BD into CF. Because what we have done, we have got to cut quadrilateral, put up one diagonal which makes it two different triangles. Now I have drawn one altitude from this side, one altitude from this side. So this altitude and this base multiplied divided by 2 gives me the area of this triangle. Similarly, the other one gives this triangle. And the beauty is your BD is common. See, half and BD are common. So your area of the quadrilateral ABCD is nothing but half into one of the diagonals BD into the altitudes from the opposite sides. What are they? AE plus CF, sum of the altitudes from the opposite side. So we have taken half into BD common, half BD, AE plus CF. This becomes your area of a normal unknown typical quadrilateral which has different sides. This is for the quadrilateral which is a non-regular quadrilateral with different sides. Got it? Is this clear, Shapto?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we will take I think 3, 4 specific quadrilaterals. What? One is rectangle, two is square. We'll go to the rest. Not actually not one, two, quite a few. So let's see what is a rectangle. So rectangle is what? You have a length, you have a breadth, and they are perpendicular to each other. Correct? So what will be our perimeter here? L plus B plus L plus B. 2 into L plus B. And what will be my area? Very simple, L into B. Is this okay, both of you?
Yes.
For a square, we have L equal, square is also a rectangle. Square is also a rectangle, but length and breadth are same. So this is L, this is B. And they are same, equals to A equals to A. So my perimeter will be A plus A plus A plus A, 4A. And area will be A into A, so A square. One special one special area for a square, this is for only for square, is you draw the diagonals. The beauty is, see, this is a diagonal, this is also an altitude, this is also an altitude, this one. So as per this formula, half into one of the diagonals into this plus this, which is another diagonal. So area is also product of diagonals by how much? 2. And the result will be same. Why? Because if in a square, if this side is A and this side is A, what will be the length of, say, this is A, B, C, D? If AB is A, BC is A, what is the length of AC? Anushka, can you tell me what will be the length of AC in terms of A?
No, sir, I can't.
Apply the Pythagoras theorem. This is right angle, right? In a square, the two sides are perpendicular to each other. So in the triangle ABC, in the triangle ABC, A, B, C, this is A, this is A. What will be this? You know what is Pythagoras theorem?
Yes.
Tell me.
Hypotenuse square equal to base square plus altitude square.
So if I call this hypotenuse, we have hypotenuse square is equals to base square plus altitude square. Both are a square plus a square. So 2 times a square. So h will be root under 2 times a square, which means root 2 times a. So this diagonal is root 2 times a. Similarly, this side, this diagonal is also root 2 times a, because this is a and this is a. So what is the product of the diagonals? Root 2 times a into root 2 times a by 2. This is the area. What is root 2 into root 2?
Two.
Root 2 square equals to 2. So 2 into a square by 2 means a square. So therefore product of the diagonals by 2 is also a correct answer, because both are a square. Got it?
Yes.
See, you guys have to practice. If you don't practice enough applications in geometry, trigonometry, and mensuration, these things will not reveal to you that in a diagonal, in a square, the diagonal is supposed to be root 2 into side. You have to practice. You have to do enough sums. When you do enough sums, that means in order to do enough sums, you have to sit with your book plus copy plus pen and no disturbance, no phone, no nonsense, no music. You have to sit and work. The more you do, these things just automatically come to your mind. Anyway, let's work with the parallelogram. What is the rule of a parallelogram? In a parallelogram, opposite sides are parallel and equal. Correct? So this equals to this equals to this. Now, here, if you just take one height, so the area of the parallelogram will be, area is half into, say, base, sorry, not half, this is simply base into height. And why so? Because a parallelogram, in fact, in a parallelogram, a diagonal divides a parallelogram into two equal areas. Do you know that? That a diagonal can divide a parallelogram into two equal areas? We'll see that when we do geometry. Because this triangle and this triangle are in fact congruent. Congruent means if you take up and put it over this, they will exactly match with each other. So that means their area will also match with each other. So I can very clearly say that the area of this triangle, the area of this triangle will be equal to the area of this triangle. So that means this divides it into two equal areas. Now what is the area of this triangle? Half into base into this. That should also be the area of this. So the total area of the parallelogram will be 2 into half into base into height. So your 2 and half will cut each other. You will be left with base into height. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Perimeter will be, Saptak, can you tell me what will be the perimeter if this side is A and this side is B? Then your perimeter is how much?
2 into A plus B.
2 into A plus B. Very good. So this is done. And the last is a trapezium. There is another thing called rhombus, but I don't think you guys have rhombus. We'll see anyway. What is a trapezium? A trapezium has one pair of parallel sides. The other side is not parallel. So here this is and this are parallel. This and this side is not parallel. AB is parallel to CD, but AD is not parallel to BC. Here we have half, area is half sum of parallel sides AB plus DC into distance between them. Say this is E into DE. Half into sum of parallel sides into distance between them. So it does not necessarily look like this. It can look like this also. Say this is A, this is B, this is C, and this is D. It is given that this is 15 centimeter, this is 8 centimeter, and this is 17 centimeter. Can you find out the area of the trapezium? Let me see who can do this.
Can
Fif-
you please repeat the question?
Saptak, how will we do it? Half into sum of parallel sides into distance between them. Now we don't know the parallel side number. Which parallel side we don't know? AD. Can we find out AD? Anushka, can you tell me what will be AD? Just draw a line parallel to CD here. So now, and say this is E. So this is a rectangle. Therefore, if this is 8, this is 8. And if this is 15, this is 15. If this is 15 and this is 17, what will be EA?
Sir,
8, 15, 17,
8.
8. Because
Sir,
it,
it's the answer 180.
so the total is 16. So the answer will be 180, correct?
Sir, what I did was first uh, found out the I find out the rectangle area plus
The
my
triangle
diagonal.
area, that is also
Yes.
possible. That is also acceptable, correct? Okay, now, yeah, try this. A wire is bent in the form of an equilateral triangle of largest area. If it encloses an area of 49 root 3 centimeter square, 49 root 3 centimeter square, find the largest area enclosed by the same wire when it is bent to in the form of a square and a rectangle of length 12 centimeter. Do this. This will be the last one question for today, because we have just done square all the, yeah. Oh, one last thing is your circle.
Volume of the surface area.
That is another topic. That's for solids, no? That we will be doing next Thursday. because this is, after this I think you will have already three exercises to complete, most probably. So complete the three exercises, and next week one class will complete the entire volumes and surface areas. So this topic, entire mensuration, I think 1 week, 2 week, three total. I will be teaching 2 weeks, but for you guys with practice, 3 weeks is good enough. Oh wow! So what is the area of a equilateral triangle? Root 3 by 4a square, right? This should be 49 root 3. So a square is equals to 49 into 4. Then what is the value of a? A is what? 7 into 2, that is 14, because 49 is 7 square, 4 is 2 square. Do you get it?
Yes.
So, so that means the length of the wire is perimeter equals to length of the wire 14 into 3, 42 centimeter. Now, if I make it a square, what will be the size? 42 by 4. So that will be how much? 10.5. So what will be the area? 10.5 square. Whatever answer comes. 100 something. It is 110.25 centimeter square. Again, if it is a rectangle of length 12 centimeter, so you have, this is 12, this is 12. Let this be BB. So 24 plus 2B is equals to 42. So 2B is 20, 42 minus 24, that is 24, 32, 42. 18. So B is 9. Therefore area is 12 into 9, 108 centimeter square. Did you get it?
Yes, sir.
So now it is up to you guys. I have already taught this chapter. Acha, one last thing is the circle. So for a circle, if this is the radius r, then your perimeter is equals to, also called circumference, is 2 pi r, and the area is pi r square. If instead of area radius diameter is given, you have diameter is 2 times radius. So this will be pi times diameter This will be pi times diameter square by 4. Got it? So now it is for you guys to practice. My suggestion is you practice this, and in the next class, next Thursday class, not Tuesday class, Thursday class. Next Thursday class, we will work with the entire the last part of mensuration. After that, we will practice it definitely, because we need to spend time practicing these sums. You first practice, then if you are stuck on some sum, please send it to me beforehand, so that we can, if first I will try to give you a, you know what is that called, a voice message on how to solve it. If I can't, then I mean, if you can't solve it even then we'll discuss it in the class. So we have discussed triangles, quadrilaterals and circle. Clear?